I've had many names in life. The humans call me Monster. The Covenant call me Traitor. The elites call me Barbarian. I, however, call myself an artist, painting the battlefield with blood and ruined bodies. I serve a master who has grand plans for this galaxy, bound not by gods or false ideals. My name is Stromidus, Warlord of the Banished, and this is my story. I was born to a once powerful pack within the Rudolstein, even as the first immolation continued to engulf my people. We once commanded a great deal of respect on Doizak for our ferocity and ruthlessness to our foes. But when the Covenant came, we became thralls to the prophets in their great journey. Their religious dogma held no appeal for me, but when they declared war upon the humans, I couldn't resist the chance for blood. Not that I had any choice in the matter. Like the rest of my caste, service to the prophets was mandatory. Anyways, throughout the war, I actually took to taking trophies. Heads and limbs came to be a particular favorite. I suspect it was this practice that spurred the Covenant weaklings to deem me too unstable to rise in the ranks, so they assigned me to the Blood Stars, where I'd hunt the greatest game the humans had to offer: demons. It was while in the Blood Stars that I met my future master, Atriox. As we hunted, plunged into battle, time after time again, I grew to admire him for our like-minded thoughts on the uselessness of the war, the Covenant's ridiculous caste system, and false promises of the Great Journey. As we continued to lose pack brothers time and time again, my own hatred of the Covenant grew. Our fury finally broke upon Algolas, where we finally rose up against the Covenant. No more were our minds clouded. No more were we slaves. We would be known as the Banished. As the Covenant's war against the humans continued, we raided supply ships and plundered the endless resources meant for the most blessed path to the journey. And when the Prophet's empire finally came crashing down, I knew it was our time to rise in their place. I ventured back to Doizak to rally my clan to the Banished cause. But what I found disgusting me, my cousin Kodas was so inept at leading our people that he led them to famine and stagnation. I had seen this pathetic weakness claim many of us across the stars, but to see as powerful a clan as mine reduced to this, I challenged Kodas to the mantle of chieftainship on the spot. Kodas obliged me, but the coward he was, he threw the broken blade from a brute shot at my feet while he brandished our ancestral hammer, Willbreaker, for his own weapon. As he charged, I used the blade to reflect the sun's light directly into his eyes. It was far too easy to meet his charge. In truth, I didn't even need to strike him. I merely held fast as his momentum sent him barreling into the blade, throat first. As he choked on his thin blood, I took Willbreaker from his feeble hands and whispered to him, "Our clan will be strong again, cousin. What a shame you'll be unable to see it." I then brought the hammer down upon his skull, again and again, until nothing remained but wet chunks. With the clan gathered around their new chieftain, I raised Willbreaker high and rallied them. The days of famine and weakness are over. The Covenant is dead. As your new chieftain, I guarantee a new beginning under Atriox. One where, at long last, we will stand upon the corpses of our enemies, the undisputed rulers of the galaxy. Glory to Atriox! Glory to the Banished! After purging my ranks of Kodas' bloodline and any other weaklings, I returned to the Banished fleet at the head of 300 warriors and my cousin's heavy cruiser, the Path of Purification. Pleased with such tribute, Atriox made me a warlord and welcomed me into his inner circle. For the next 5 years, I led raids throughout elite backwater worlds, human rebel outposts, and on the remote corners of the Covenant fringe. My crew would often take prisoners, and I'd reward any who brought back commanding officers. I often like to take my time with such adored leaders. With a good blade, I peel each layer of their skin and listen to them tell me all their secrets. Each layer at a time. I've occasionally caught my warriors whispering that the screams of my interrogations can be heard from every corner of the ship. Fools. Screams can't make their way across such a large vessel. I guess I'll have to make them scream louder next time. I have conquered so many foes in such short of time. Their skulls now adorn the walls of my bridge's trophies. And while Atriox took the enduring conviction to the Ark to claim the installation's vast treasures, I continue to plunder the fridges of Samhili, Kigyar, and Jarolhanai space. Each end of the cycle, my back feasts on the spoils of the day like we'd never even dreamed of under the Prophet's heel. When Atriox returns triumphant, I will present the War Master with the skulls of all I have conquered. It will take a few trips to bring forth them all.
Stromidus, we have arrived at Elan 4. Our kindlers have discovered plasma refineries and some old Covenant armories.
Ha 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 ha! Excellent! Prepare our pack, brothers. Let us hope there are some Covenant fools guarding it. Goodbye, humans. You'll be next.